Hi boys and girls, moms, dads, family, friends and all my supporters out there. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. Sorry, I've been really busy. But here I am back in action. Boys and girls, moms and dads, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a bearded dragon. Okay, as you guys all know, bearded dragons are very popular in the pet trade. A lot of people love bearded dragons as pets. They make phenomenal pets. Okay, let me show you one of my beardies over here. Okay, this little guy's name is Sticks. There you go. And I actually adopted Sticks in from somebody they couldn't keep anymore. Okay, there you go. So, boys and girls, moms and dads, bearded dragons like to eat fruits and vegetables, and at the same time they love to eat insects like superworms, mealworms, crickets, cockroaches, all of that type of thing. So what happens with your bearded dragons, they're what we call omnivores. So meaning they're a lot like us, they like to eat a bit of both. So fruits and veg, and at the same time insects and that, which is their protein source. Okay. Now with bearded dragons, they do require UV. Okay. So what happens is if ever you want to keep one as a pet, okay, you've got to remember to always have a source of UV. So you can buy a UV light, and that's what helps your bearded dragons absorb their calcium in their body. So it's very important. They do need calcium, but at the same time, calcium without the UV light won't work. Okay, you got to have both. So very important. You got to have UV globe, or you can make a nice outside enclosure where you can keep them in during the day. They soak up all the rays, and from there they can absorb the calcium in their body. Okay, so they are part of the reptile family. So remember, as discussed before, they've got no way to keep or maintain their body temperature. So they do rely on the sun and the environment around them. There you go, nice close-up of the bearded dragon. Okay, you don't need to worry too much about their spikes. You can see there you go, he likes a nice head rub. There you go. These spikes are very soft. So that's obviously part of their defense. They chase away a lot of their predators and that. Because the predator will look at them and say, sure, I don't want to play around with a bearded dragon. Okay, because of all these spikes, they do look scary. Okay, a lot of children have asked me, what are those huge holes? Okay, that's basically their ears. So they don't really hear what like we do. They pick up all the vibrations in the noise, and that's what they hear. Okay, so with me talking now, Sticks over here can pick up all the vibrations from my voice. Okay, so it's quite amazing. All right, so they do eat a lot. They eat continuous the whole time, especially the fruit and veg. They love eating fruit and veg. So you got to grate up fruit and veg very finely for them. From there, sprinkle on your calcium, and then you give them a few bugs every day. And then they're happy. They're very happy. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to put Sticks back over here. I'll see if Sticks would like to eat a worm. We'll try quickly. I've got some super worms over here. There you go. There you go. Nope, Sticks is not interested. Come, Sticks. Oi, come on, baby. Alright. Okay, so boys and girls, I've got some dry mealworms over here, and then I've got some calcium powder. So it's just to show you what I do feed my beardies. They enjoy the dry worms, and at the same time I do feed the live worms as well. And then this is your calcium powder that you dust their food with on a daily basis, and that's what they eat. All right. Okay. I'll show you what the superworms look like. I normally buy them in a tub like this, and then I get quite a lot of worms in there. Okay, so these are your bigger worms, much bigger than your mealworms. Okay, they're very high in calcium, but you also got to be careful with your worms not to overfeed, because they're very high in fat as well. So you got to feed a few a day, and then your fruits and veg, very important for your beardies. Okay. Now, boys and girls, with your bearded dragons, okay, now in the winter time, they do slow down a lot with the eating. They don't really go into what we call hibernation. They go into more a brumation phase. So they slow down with the eating, and they slow down with their movements, but they're not quite in hibernation. So they still are active, they still eat every now and then, but not as much as they do in the summertime. So heating wise, very, very good to have a heat pad or even heat globes in there, with then obviously a UV globe, and they can bask and they soak up all that heat in their body. From there, then they're still active and they still eat. All right. Okay. So boys and girls, your bearded dragons, they originate from Australia. Okay. So Australia's climate conditions is very, very similar to South Africa. So your bearded dragons do very, very well here in South Africa. Even if they had to get out of their enclosure, they would survive perfectly fine here in our natural conditions here in South Africa, because it's very, very, very similar, heat-wise, cold-wise, all of that. All right. Okay. So let me show you what Stix looks like again. Okay, you can see very, very fast. Okay, they are very, very fast, and at the same time, they like to sit on your shirt. Okay. So I see a lot of people go to shops, they go out with their bearded dragons. Okay, remember I said they make amazing pets. Okay, so yeah, you can take them with you to shops. They become extremely tame. You can see they love a nice head rub. There you go. Okay, with their skin, it's very different to a snake skin. Okay, their skin is quite rough. It feels almost like sandpaper. Okay, I can't describe the way they feel. Okay, they're very, very rough. All right, and they also love to have a nice swim. So if you have a swimming pool in the summertime, you can let them have a nice swim. They're very, very good swimmers. Okay, they enjoy swimming, and they also love basking in the sun. Okay, so there you go, boys and girls. If ever you want to get a pet bearded dragon, just remember what I explained now in the video about what they need to eat and all of that. Obviously, fresh water, very, very important to them as well. And they also do shed their skin. What happens, their skin doesn't come off fully like a snake. It breaks off in pieces. And they actually, a lot of the time, they eat their skin. So you'd never really ever find their sheddings. It's quite amazing. All right. So boys and girls, remember when you're done touching and holding your bearded dragons, or any other pet for that matter, remember to always wash your hands and keep your hands clean, okay? With your bearded dragons, they are known to carry a type of food poisoning, all right, which is what we call salmonella. So it's extremely important to wash your hands after touching and holding your bearded dragon, all right? Okay, boys and girls, I hope you guys all enjoyed the show today. Thank you very much. Remember, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Bye-bye.